what I what I read in a scientific study this morning. Um, and I'm always looking to make sure that I give you the latest, greatest information. The balance exercise unit that we did last week, study came out of Harvard University this morning. Slips and falls in people over the age of 60 account for 28,000 deaths per year. 28,000 people die because they slip and fall and have a complication thereafter. Call it a hip, call it a heart, call it a head, call it whatever. 28,000 people die. So we're going to stay on that theme a little bit. And I know you all got the email from Lynn. It lists 14, but it's really 13 exercises, because when we bring our arms out and inhale and then bring our arms down and exhale, that's actually one exercise. It's listed as two. So I'm changing this. I often will get some people that question why I do reps in declining fashion. And I do that because I want you to maintain perfect. We've gotten to the point, and especially after watching you guys last week, and I always make these up a week in advance, that you guys are ready to do exercise more in a Tabata fashion. We're going to do 4 sets of 13 exercises, and we're going to do them, I think, for 35 seconds a piece. We are. And we're going to have fun doing it. So the first exercise, all of these exercises can be done either from a seated or a standing position, your choice. If you are standing, I do want you to be close to the chair, just in case you have to reach out to grab something. We'll go through the exercises as we go. There is a 10-second rest in between each exercise. Nothing that's going to cause you to be crazed, but you'll follow along. You'll see what's going on. Hi, Kathy and Joan. How's everybody there? Let's start in 10 seconds. We're going to do a deep inhale, and then we do an exhale. And it's slow. I'm not looking for you to hyperventilate and get dizzy. It's just slow and get the blood flowing, guys. So here we go. In 10 seconds, we start.
Starting your Tabata workout. Get ready.
Here we go. Inhales and exhales. Sit up nice and tall or stand up nice and tall.
Exercise.
And out. In through your nose, out through your mouth. These movements help increase the movements of your ribs so your lungs can expand to a greater depth. Almost there.
Rest.
Good. This time it's right leg up, kick it out, and at the same time we're doing a right lateral raise with our arm.
Exercise.
Up, out, back, down. Up, out, back, down. If you just want to kick your leg out and bring it down, you can. Out, down. Right side only. Kicking your leg. Toes back to your head, Jane. Good. There we go.
Rest.
Now, left side, same thing. Here we go. Kick out, left arm raise.
Exercise.
Raise your arm parallel to the ground. Toes are back to your head again. And again, the reason we're doing 2 exercises at once is the coordination of your brain to send signals to 2 different parts of your body. When you fall, if you fall, and I hope you don't, slipping is one, grabbing something is another. 2 different movements.
Rest.
Good. This time we're going to point and flex our toes. Point, back. Point, back. Here we go.
Exercise.
Point, back, point, back. Working the back and the front muscles of our lower leg. Stabilizers as we're walking.
Rest.
Feet flat on the floor. All we're doing is raising our toes up at the same time. Toes up, down. Toes up, down. Working the muscle here.
Exercise.
Toes up, down. Up, down. You've heard of something called shin splints. That's where the muscle pulls away from the bone as people exercise. This is the way to counteract it. Up, down. Strengthening the tibialis anterior to prevent shin splints. And the opposite of this is the next exercise, calf raises. Again, seated or standing, you can do these.
Exercise.
Up on your tippy toes, make your calves work. Feel this at the back of your leg. Good, you look good. Almost there. 35 seconds is a longer time.
Rest.
To me, the next two exercises are very important. Lifting your knee only on the right leg.
Exercise.
To me, much of our slips and falls has to do with us forgetting to lift our legs. So we tend to shuffle versus walk. And this forces us to lift our knee. Muscle memory becomes very important to make sure your quad muscles cause your knee to lift so you don't trip on something by not lifting your foot high enough. A curve, a transition between one room to another.
Rest.
Good, we're gonna do the left leg this time. A stair is another thing that we trip on often. I have a genetic defect, we're gonna do left leg.
Exercise.
I have a genetic defect, I have never fallen downstairs. I fall upstairs. Because I'm so rushing, going up the stair, I miss the stair and fall on my face. Toes are up towards your head as we raise our knee. Good. Good.
Rest.
Let's get some cardio involved. Let's do jumping jacks, seated or standing, out, and then together. Here we go.
Exercise.
Out, together. Out, together. I'm not looking for speed. I'm looking for perfect form. Again, coordinating our hands and feet, arms and legs to do two things at once. Bicep curls are next, just so you know.
Rest.
Excellent. Curls are next, full curls. Remember, hand and extension, a little bit up with our pinky side of our hand.
Exercise.
Up, squeeze that bicep. Don't forget to breathe. Good, Alice. Get that pinky side up. Yep. Good. A little bit more of a turn.
Rest.
We did lateral arm raises when we kicked our feet out. We're gonna do forward arm raises now. Bring your hands up parallel to the ground. Here we go.
Exercise.
Up, control it down. Don't let your arms flop. Up, bring them down. Up, bring them down. Control it downward. Don't let your arms just fall. There's something called concentric movement and eccentric movement. And by controlling your arms in both directions, you work both groups of muscles in an effort to make sure they're strong.
Rest.
Good. Chest press. Hands here. Press and release. 2 exercises to go.
Exercise.
Press, release. Press, release. Press, release. Press, release. Press, release. Press, release. Press, release.
Rest.
Tricep extensions, any way you want to do them. I'm going to do them from my ears straight out and bring them back. Horizontal is good, overhead is good, kickbacks are good. Any tricep exercise you want to do. Last exercise in this set, we have 1.5 minutes after this. Not a hard routine, but an effective routine to make sure that all body parts are coordinated and working.
Rest.
Good. 1.5 minutes. Questions, concerns, statements, thoughts. Just relax. Go ahead, Jane.
Recovery.
When you do the calf raises, we've often done it with using weights on the knees.
Yeah.
Okay, to do for the leg ups too?
You can, you mean the knee ups?
Yeah, that would.
Yeah, you can certainly do that.
That came right
Absolutely.
after that.
Put a weight on the end of your knee and lift it up.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Fine. You can actually do it on your feet too, and just raise your toes up by having it on the top of your foot.
Well, that's too far to bend over.
Yeah, I get it. I understand. I understand.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions, concerns? Nothing. Crickets, man. Crickets. That's it. Cool. Well, it's nice to see you all. It's kind of cool. Hope you guys had a wonderful, easy weekend. It was nice. I think there was a collective sigh here in Rockland when it rained yesterday. Everybody was just, phew, we needed it. And it was the right kind of rain, a nice, steady, slow, nice rain. 15 seconds and we start, and we do it breathing again. Inhale when we bring our arms up to allow our lungs to expand. Exhale, kind of forcefully out of our mouth to decrease our lungs. Here we go.
Exercise.
And out. And again, not fast. I don't want you to hyperventilate. Just a matter of getting your lung capacity greater. And the effort to move your ribs allows your lungs to inflate to a greater depth.
Rest.
Right leg kickouts, right arm raises. Right leg kickouts, right arm raises, toes back to your head.
Exercise.
Nice and slow. There's a common theme in a lot of these exercises. We're working the quadricep muscles. The quadricep muscles are a group of 4 muscles in the front of your thigh. They're strong muscles, guys. And they are very stabilizing as we walk, move, lift our legs. All of this is important to maintain balance.
Rest.
Good. Other side, Clyde. Here we go.
Exercise.
There. Up. Down. Good. Parallel to the ground, not higher. Very nice. Smile, everybody. It's not so bad. 35 seconds isn't terrible. I know you'll hate me at this moment, but that's okay.
Rest.
Good. We're going to point our toes and bring them back. Point and bring them back. Point and back. Hard exercise to do standing.
Exercise.
Back here. Point out. Point out. Good. Not so much gravity involved here, but when we do the next two exercises with our feet on the ground, gravity involved. Almost there.
Rest.
Good. Feet on the ground. We're going to raise our toes up. Just bring them up. It's not a big movement, but it's enough to work these muscles.
Exercise.
Tibialis anterior is located in the front of your shin. If you wanted to bend over and just feel those muscles, you'll feel them work as you raise your feet up. Good. Strong tibialis anterior gets your toes up so it doesn't catch on a curb or a stair.
Rest.
Good. And if you wanted to put your hands behind your legs as we do calf raises, you'll see that muscle contract into your fingers.
Exercise.
Up and down. Up, down. Up, down. Very nice, guys.
Rest.
Right knee raises, just lift them up, toes are up. Right leg only.
Exercise.
Raise it up, put it down. Again, control the movement in both directions. Don't just drop your foot onto the ground. Good, Alice, I like that. Again, if you wanted to challenge yourself and do it from a standing position, I don't know anybody that walks sitting on their tush. Good. You'll feel it in your quads here, guys. They should be screaming right now.
Rest.
Left leg only, knee raises.
Exercise.
Up and down. Up, down. Toes are up. So when you land, you should only be striking your heel. Your toes stay up through the same whole movement. And lift straight up. Jumping jacks are next.
Rest.
Excellent. Jumping jacks. Out and together. Here we go, guys.
Exercise.
Out, together. Out, together. Out, together. Out, together. Very nice. Arms are straight, legs are straight. Bicep curls are next.
Rest.
Good, bicep curls. Again, full contraction, wrist a little bit of extension, meaning outward, and pinky higher.
Exercise.
Good. You'll feel the squeeze in those biceps. Good. Pinky higher. Turn that wrist out a little bit. It's called supination. Good, Robin. Very nice. Looking good, guys.
Rest.
Lifting our arms straight forward now. Forward arm raises parallel to the ground.
Exercise.
Straight up, straight down. Controlling in both directions. Good. You guys look awesome. Very nice. I like it. Awesome work, people. Press and release is the next exercise.
Rest.
Good. Press and release. Isometric chest press.
Exercise.
Press, release. Press, release. Press, release. Try to breathe normally as you do this. It's not a hold your breath and squeeze thing. One exercise to go. I'm going to ask you to do a different tricep exercise than you did
Rest.
before. A different tricep exercise than you did before.
Exercise.
Horizontal triceps, overhead triceps, kickback triceps, or skull crushers. All 4 of those exercises. Because we have 2 more sets, I'm going to ask you to do 2 other different exercises. Eventually, you're going to do all 4. You get to pick the order. Got a minute and a half when we're done here.
Rest.
Good, minute and a half before we start again. We're done with 2 sets. We got 2 to go. Questions, concerns, statements, thoughts, anything?
Recovery.
Yeah, crickets.
Okay, so when I took a Tai Chi class and the instructor taught us how to walk.
Yes,
And when you're walking, stand straight, roll your shoulders back, and make sure that you're looking ahead to see if there are any obstructions, like a
Oh.
crack.
Mhm.
And he also said to walk heel, toe,
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
in order to do that, what do you have to do? Raise your toes up. Heel toe, because often people will drag their toe and that's what catches on something and that's what causes us to fall. Great statement, Rach. Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
Jerry Lynn, make sure Phil tells everybody that.
I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't step forward when I step down off a curb or what have you. I have to turn sideways.
That's
That's
perfectly
been going
acceptable.
on for years, but why is that?
Fear, sometimes muscle imbalance, sometimes habitual. So it's whatever's good for you. The key here is not to fall. That's really what it comes down to.
There's nothing to do to overcome that?
No, yeah, walk straight.
Exercise.
Here we go, guys, breathing in. Walk straight, don't turn. In and out. Try to get a little deeper breath and a bigger exhale these times. And I'm not trying to make fun. There really is no magic wand to how you walk unless you change the way you do it.
Rest.
Leg kick out, arm raise, right leg only.
Exercise.
Good. Again, 2 body parts at once. And if you think about how you walk, we don't walk with our arms hanging down. That's a bad Seinfeld episode. We do walk with our arms moving. And the coordination between movement of arms and legs is important to propel us forward.
Rest.
Other side. Left leg, left arm.
Exercise.
Out, down. Controlling movements in both directions. Building on the balance work we did last week. Same and similar, except we added a couple of movements to couple movements, arms and legs. Nice.
Rest.
Point and flex, point and flex.
Exercise.
Point, flex, point, flex. The hardest part of this is keeping your legs up through the whole movement. I know, I got you. Doing great, guys.
Rest.
Knee raises, right knee first. Toes are up. Lift it up, put it down. Don't drop it.
Exercise.
Up, down, up. Barely touch the floor. Don't slam your foot against the floor. There are people that have to do that. It's called foot slap. And it's because they don't have control of the nerve running down their leg. They can't feel their leg or foot. So they have to slap it down so the vibration gets transmitted back to the head. So the brain knows where it is.
Rest.
Good. Lifting our left leg up. Went out of a little bit of order here, but that's okay.
Exercise.
Left knee up. Next one is toe raises, and we keep our feet flat on the floor.
Rest.
Good. Toe raises, just lifting our feet up.
Exercise.
As you're doing this, try to sit up nice and tall. As Rachel said, when we walk, we want to keep our shoulders back. Head is up, looking ahead for any obstacles that may cause us problems. A higher curb, a crack in the sidewalk, an obstruction by something on the sidewalk, a kid's toy, a Lego piece. Ouch. I know.
Rest.
Calf raises. Back in the day, it was those green army men we used to leave all over the floor, or my kids did. We'd step on them. A Lincoln log.
Exercise.
Nobody under 30 or 40 knows what a Lincoln log is. Good, you're doing great. Jumping jacks are next.
Rest.
Good. Jumping jacks.
Exercise.
Jumping jacks. Good.
Rest.
Very nice. Bicep curls.
Exercise.
Curls, get that pinky higher. Make that bicep muscle crunch and contract. Feel it. Try to touch your elbows together. I'm going to add an exercise here, which we're going to do next, which is just regular crunches.
Rest.
Good. Regular crunches are next. Sit up, go back. Here we go.
Exercise.
Sit up, go back. Make sure you breathe. Very important.
Rest.
Forward arm raises are next. 3 exercises to go in this set. 3 to go.
Exercise.
Up and down. Again, controlling the movements. I can't state that enough. Not letting your arms just flop. Control your muscles. That will give you the ability to control yourself when you walk, or God forbid, you slip or fall.
Rest.
Press and release. Press and release.
Exercise.
Press, release. Press, release. Press, release. The next set, we're going to make sure, we got a minute and a half after this. I'm going to make you do the 2 tricep exercises that none of you did. It's kind of why I skipped them in this set. Good,
Yes.
minute and a half, guys. Any last questions, statements before we do our last set?
Recovery.
Yeah, Paul, I have one.
Go ahead, Ted.
Hi. I have a drop foot on my
Yep.
right foot.
Yes.
And toe raises for that one, I can barely budge
Yep.
unless I move my foot out a little bit, and then I can get a little bit more travel. Is that all right?
Absolutely, that's perfectly fine. And you want to, because you can't do normal toe raises, moving it out to the side a little bit is absolutely good. So you're working the lateral muscles on the leg. It's very important.
Okay.
They do make a brace for that, but you're way too young to be wearing it. So
Yeah, right.
definitely turning your foot out is the
Well,
way.
it's not turning it out. It's just moving it straight out a little.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Good. Eileen, did you have something to say?
I was just thinking to myself about the reason why people don't use their arms when they're walking is because they're used to carrying a package or something else.
It's
So if
exactly
you're
right.
going to go for a walk, don't bring packages, just
Yeah.
bring empty hands
Move your
and
arm.
move the arms.
Exactly. Move your arms. Good. We're going to do our last and final set in 10 seconds. Deep inhales, deep exhales. And then we're going to do 2 triceps to finish this whole thing. We're going to bypass the chest press.
Exercise.
Exaggerate that breathing. Kath, it's nice to see you. Ted was hogging the camera there, I saw. Trust me, I knew it. There he is.
Rest.
Leg extension, lateral arm raise. Right side only.
Exercise.
Kick, down, kick, down. Now we're not lifting our knee to kick. We're just bringing our foot straight out. Now, yes, you'll say to me, I have to lift my knee a little bit. Yes, you do. But it's not a knee raise to kick your foot out. Last set, make it your best sets.
Rest.
Other side. Left leg, left arm.
Exercise.
Left leg, left arm. Controlling movements, making it your best set. If you're straining on this with the lateral raise because you were lifting weights, put the weights down so you don't strain, but maintain perfect form. Good. Breathe. Good. Doing great, guys.
Rest.
Awesome. Point and flex. Toes pointed and flexed.
Exercise.
Point, flex. Point, flex. When you flex a muscle, you're contracting it. That's why when people do their flexion of their arms, they do this.
Rest.
Good. Toe raises are next. Toe raises, lifting your feet up.
Exercise.
Down, up, down. Again, controlling in both directions. Good.
Rest.
Calf raises are next. Up on your tippy toes.
Exercise.
Make them the best calf raises you do today. up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down. Nice. Work that calf. Make it strong.
Rest.
Right knee raised, toes are up. Right knee raised, toes are up. Sitting up tall, don't slouch.
Exercise.
Up, down, up.
Rest.
Good. Left knee.
Exercise.
I think we skipped left leg kickouts and left arm raise. So we'll go back and do that next. Sometimes when I'm talking, I lose my place.
Rest.
Left arm, left leg kick out, left arm raise.
Exercise.
Good.
Rest.
Jumping jacks.
Exercise.
Out, together, out, together. Legs apart, arms up, legs together, arms down. You guys look awesome. Really very nice. Perfect form is important. Breathing is important. Challenging yourself is important.
Rest.
Curls are next. Full curl.
Exercise.
Pinkies are higher. 4 exercises to go, including this. Make them your best 4.
Rest.
Good. Front arm raises are next.
Exercise.
Straight arms, up, bring them down. Up, bring them down. Don't swing your arms. Very nice. Breathe. Good, Marie. You're doing great. And then we got 2 tricep exercises to go that nobody did. But I'm going to make you do them. First one is sitting back in your chair, your arms are over your head, lifting straight up to the ceiling. If I don't beat the wall in first.
Exercise.
Straight up, down, up, down. I know you hate me, don't care. All good, just making you work. Tricep is a group of 3 muscles that comes together, hence the word tri or the prefix tri, meaning 3. And that's why working it in many directions is important. 1 to go.
Rest.
Chest to your knees, elbows high. We're kicking back, guys. We're kicking back. Last exercise, make it your best.
Recovery.
Kick. No, we're doing it. Do it with me. Back. Back. Good. You're doing great. I'll tell you when to stop. I know. Don't hold your breath. Almost there. 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1, you're done. Great job, guys. Well done. 4 sets, tough sets, balance stuff, building on what we did last week for balance. Don't want to hear anybody fall, but it happens. Accidents do occur. We try to avoid it by walking properly, like Rach was talking about, always being aware of our surroundings, trying not to be rushed like me, using your arms and not carrying things when you're going for a brisk walk, breathing properly, letting your lungs inflate and deflate, and stretching afterwards. And don't get fooled by 70 and 80-degree weather. You are indeed, hey, you're gonna hear him say something.
Done.
Testify?
Workout.
Great
Spent
work.
44 minutes, 30 seconds
There you go,
exercising.
44 minutes and 30 seconds you spent exercising.
Wow.
Guys, it is important. Don't get fooled by this change in weather. You
Right.
still can dehydrate yourselves. Drink, 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 drink. And when you
Mhm.
think you drank enough, drink some more. Pee, clear. That's what you want. Go ahead, Jane.
Question for you. 2 weeks